Hi there and welcome back to this class. Let's proceed in the study of coordinate geometry. In the last two classes, we dealt with the concept of distance between 2 points, and also we look at the concept of midpoint, coordinate midpoint. For this class, we're talking about division of a line segment into given ratio. So they will give you a line, right? That line we're having point A and point B, and I will ask you to divide that line into several ratios, several segments, into a given ratio. So what do you do? First things first, note this please. Copy down, please. Copy down. Let point A, of course, your point A in the bracket S1Y1. So let point A, this one here, in the bracket S1Y1, and point B, that's x2 y2, be the two given points. I said let the point A, this one here, and the point B be the two given points, and let P, so let P and let P x y, let this P x, y be the point which divides the line segment AB, the line segment AB, internally. Okay, the line segment AB, full stop please. The line segment AB. All right. Now listen and listen, please. Listen and listen. Here's the concept. Get it and understand it. Internally, sorry, I said we divide the line segment AB in the ratio M/N. All right. In the ratio M/N. All right. So your M is here. From here to here is your M, and your ratio N is from here, all right, to this point. Now listen and listen. Here's the concept behind this one here. For this one, division of line segment into given ratio. They will give you ratio, for instance now, M/N. They'll not tell you that given 2 points A and B, right? So given 2 points A and B, and let this point P here be the point to which the ratio will be distributed, right? Because this point P here is the point to which I will not segregate the ratios together from each other, right? So here's the technique and idea. When it comes to dividing line into ratio, don't doubt you're using this concept here. Now for this concept, there are two formula for calculating for dividing. There are two formula for this formula that is applied. There are two formula that is applied when it comes to this concept. Now there are two different way you can divide a line and still be correct. But the first type of division of line, number one, we have the internal division, right? And we have the external division. All right. When it comes to this concept, there are two formula I'll be giving you. The first one is called the internal division. Number two is called the external division. So check a question very well. They will emphasize on which one to use. If I didn't mention any one for you, you do the two. Do the two. But if they specify that divide this line internally, then you use what the internal division formula. If I tell you divide the line externally, you apply the external division formula. For instance, let me just show you the formula to this stuff here. So for internal division, the formula to apply for internal division, so for internal division, the formula is given by, p ps comma y, which is the point to which the division will be taking place, will be equal to x2m plus x1n over 2 comma y2m plus y1n over 2. This is formula for calculating division of a line into segments or in a given ratio. In a given ratio, this is for internal. For external, division, the formula is given by ps comma y. Please listen. This ps comma y, it means that you are dividing this line into ratios, right? After dividing into ratio, there will be a part that the two will intercept. Like, okay, the point where the two ratios meet. So this ratio n and ratio m meet at this point. So that's the point P, right? So it will have a coordinate. So this is now equal to same thing, x2m minus x1n over 2 comma y2m minus y1n over 2. All right, this is the formula for calculating for m plus n, not 2, please. Here is m plus n, here is m plus n, here will be m minus n, here will be m minus n. These are the formula for calculating for internal and external division, as you can see. So here's the difference. One is positive. The other is what? Negative. So you should know when to use internal, that's addition, external, that's subtraction, as you can see in this case. So this is like the formula for calculating for division of line segment into given ratio. Let's take an example to further understand this concept much more better. Example. All right, let's take some example under this place. Example says obtain the coordinate of point that divides the joint A 1, 2 and B 3, 4 in the ratio 2:5. A internally, B internal, right? Internal, B external. All right, let's get this question done, please. It says obtain the coordinate of point P obtain the coordinate of point that divides the joint A and B into ratio 2:5, right? Internally and what there, and externally. Let's get it done. All right, my very first task says it's easy. First first, it says obtain the coordinate of point. That is, I'm given a point A and then B, right? So I'm told to obtain a point, that is, they gave me 2:5. So for 2:5, we know that when it comes to ratio concept, it is m/n, right? Check your stuff I gave you. M before n. So it means that 2:5, that is, this 2 is for m and this 5 is for n. So if I'm to share this stuff here, when I put m here, so I can put the point here, because I know that year to year is just 2, right? And that is for m. While here is what? Is 5. It should be more than the other one, right? Here is 5. That's for n. So I'm told to obtain, because this a now, this point A will have a coordinate, that's 1, 2. This B has a coordinate, that's 3, 4. Also, this particular point will also have a coordinate. So that's what we have to look for. So let's find the coordinate of this point. What will it be? Something, comma, something. So what will it be? First things first, identify your ratio. We said for the ratio, we have m/n. That is, in this case, my m becomes 2, my n becomes 5. That's the ratio I did there, right? Also, we said we are given coordinate A as 1, 2 and B as 3, 4. Get the value of x1, y1, and then x2, and then y2. So your first task when it comes to this concept, identify the ratios letters. Which one is m? Which one is n? When you are done with that, get the value of x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, at this junction here, I apply a formula. So the point, so that becomes, in this case, our point. So our point, we have to look for internal and external. So solution for internal, let's start with internal, right? So A, let's start with the definition of line internally. So internal, for internal, the formula is given by the point P of, in this case, is x, y. X, y will be equal to, for internal, we said is x2m plus x1n all over m plus n, right, comma, y2m plus y1n all over m plus n. This is for x internal, right? Let's put in value and let's find the coordinate of point P. Since here is point A, point B, let me call here, I can call it anything. Let me just call it point P, right? If I call it point Q, I have to put Q here. If I call it point R, I have to put R here. So whichever thing you want to call it, you're free. All right. My point P internally will be equal to x2m. What's x2? x2 is 3. That's 3 times, what's m? M is 2. That's for this one here. Then plus into x1n. So x1, that gives you 1 times n is of course 5, right, all over m plus n. That's 2 plus 5. This one is done. Then comma, y2m, y2 is of course 4. Of course, y2 is 4 times n, times m is 2. All right. Then plus y1n. y1 is 2 times n is of course 5. All right, all over m plus n. That's 2 plus 5. I'm here. Your next task here is to simplify further. This gives you 2 times 2 gives you 6 plus 5 times 1 gives you 5 over 2 plus 5 gives you 7, right? Comma times 4 gives you 8 plus times 5 gives you 10 over 7. All right, I have this one here. This is now equal to 6 plus 5. That gives you about 11 over 7, comma 18 over 7. All right, so it means that the coordinate of the point that will be here is what? 11 comma 7, sorry, 11 over 7, 11 over 7 comma 18 over 7, 18 over 7, right? So this is internally, please. This is for internally. Let's get for externally. All right, B. Let's go for external. For external, we said the formula is simple as point P of x comma y is equal to, sorry, x2m minus x1n over m minus n, comma y2m minus y1n all over m minus n. All right, we have this one here. So let's plug in values. This is the same value here. Let's plug in values and see what we get. If I want to save time and stress, right? Obviously, whatever is here is what. So it just means that I just have to put negative here, right? And then here will be negative, here will be negative, right? So let's proceed. Let's solve it. Let's solve it, please. So from here, if I break this down, take this off. We're gotten for externally. We're gotten for internally. Let's go for externally now. For externally, so my point P of x comma y will be equal to x2m. All right, all right, all right. What's x2? What's the coordinate? I think the board. A is 2 comma 1 and B is what? Let me check. Of course, A is, okay, O is 1 comma 2, please. 1 comma 2, and then B is 3 comma 4. All right. And we said M is 2, M is 2, and N is 5. So, all right, from here, this gives you x2m, x2, this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. So, what's x2? x2m. So, x2m, x2 is 3, m is 2. That gives you 3 times 2. That gives you 3 times 2, negative, negative, x1n. So, x1 is 2, n is 5. That gives you a 1 times 5. 1 times 5 all over m minus n. That gives you 2 minus 5. All right. Comma. Next up, y2. y2m. So y2 is, of course, 4 times m is 2. That gives you 4 times 2. 4 times 2 plus into y. All right. Sorry, minus, please. This is minus sign. Minus y1n. y1n. So y1 is 2 times n is 5. That gives you 2 times 5 all over n minus n. That's 2 minus 5. All right. I'm having this here. If I proceed from here, this gives you 3 times 2 gives you 6 minus 5 all over negative 3, comma 8 minus 10 all over negative 3, because 2 minus 5 gives you negative 3. From here, this gives you about 6 minus 5 gives you 1 all over negative 3, comma. This one gives about negative 2 over negative 3. I have this one here. So now here's the idea. It means that the midpoint, the point of x comma y externally will be equal to 1 over minus 3 can be written as what? Minus 1 over 3, comma, minus cancel minus, I have 2 over 3 left. So it means that x is for this and then y is for this. So these are the coordinates. So when the coordinate of that point that differentiate between the two ratios internally is 1 over 11 over 7 comma 18 over 7. Externally becomes negative 1 over 3 comma 2 over 3. This is how this concept work. This is how to divide line into given ratio. Let's take another example under this. Another example. All right, let's do example 2. Example 2. Example 2. It says, in what ratio is the joining the point 4 comma 4 and 7 comma 7 divided by the point divided by the point negative 1 comma negative 1. It says internally. All right. From here, first is first. It says, what is the ratio? So we are asked to find ratio. And our ratio in this case is nothing more than m and n. So we are asked to find the value of m. What is m? What is n? That's the task we are asked to do. So let's find m and n. All right. So first is first, solution. We are asked to find ratio m and n. So m and n are the two ratio we're looking for. It says, in what ratio is the joint of the point this and this? So it means, let me call it my point A as 4 comma 4 and my point B as 7 comma 7. So this one is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Divide by the point this, that's your P of x comma y, this one here. So your x is replaced by minus 1 and this y also is what? Minus 1. Yes. So divided by the point this. So the point is P of Px comma y. So x is this value here, negative 1, and also y is of course negative 1. All right, so internally, there's mentioned internally. So we are using internal division formula. So recall that from internal division formula, it says that Ps comma y is equal to what there? Is equal to x2m plus x1n all over m plus n, comma, y2m plus y1n all over m plus n. All right. This is formula for internal, right? For external is negative, for internal is positive. So I'm very positive here. So let's put in values and see what we get. So I look for m and n in this case. First things first. P x comma y, that's -1 comma -1 is equal to x2. X2 is 7 times m is unknown, right? Is unknown, right? Plus x1. X1 is 4 times n is unknown, all over m plus n, comma y2. Y2 is 7 times m plus y1 is 4 times n, all over m plus n. My next task is to multiply this stuff. So that gives you -1 comma -1 is equal to 7m plus 4n over m plus n, comma 7m plus 4n all over m plus n. In this case, you now pick them, you pick the corresponding position, that is this with this, then this with this. But you observe that this and this are the same thing. So it means that if I pick any, if I go for, and this are the same thing. So look up, this is the same, this with this, it is the same thing. So I'll just go for 1. That is, I just pick out, I'll pick -1 equals 7m plus 4n all over m plus n. If it was different, this is different, this one too is different, this is different, so I'll pick each of them separately, like the one we did initially. So if here was 3 now, and here was something else, this and this are similar, this and this are similar. So instead of picking 2, because normally I am meant to pick this and this equation 1, this and this equation 2, but they are similar already. So they are similar, just pick one this way. Now from here I'll multiply, that gives you -1 into m plus n equals 7m plus 4n. So multiply this times this times this gives you this times this gives you this. Next up, I'll use negative sign to expand this bracket. -1 times m gives you -m, -1 plus n gives you -n equals 7m plus 4n. All right. My task is simple here. I'll try as much as possible to separate them. That is, I'll take m here, I'll take n there. So -m, biggest one here gives you -7m equals 4n. There goes to give you plus n. Here gives you -8m equals 5n. All right. My next task now is that observe that I want to get a ratio m and n, right? So if I divide both sides by -8, all right, from here let's get m and n. All right, from here now look up this. This can be written as, if I have this, look up, this can be written as -8 over 5n over 5 equals n over m, right? Yes, because observe, minus 8 times m gives you minus 8m, then 5 times n gives you 5n, right? I reversed back. I will add this. But we know that we said the stuff is m ratio n. So m should be up, n should be down. So this m should move up, this n should come down. Similarly, to affect this, 5 will go up, this will come down. So by having what? 5 over minus 8 equals m over n. So same thing, 5 times n gives you 5n, m times negative 8 gives you negative 8m. So it means that my ratio, m ratio n, so m over n means m ratio n, and it's equal to what? 5 ratio negative 8. All right, this is the ratio of m and n. But listen, please. At this point here, it is correct this way, right? It's correct this way. But here's the tax. If I'm having this and this way, in mathematics, it's not proper for negative to be down. So I will erase negative that is down and move it up. In that case, it will not affect, this will not be negative. So it will not become negative 5 ratio 8. All right, this is the ratio of m and n in this given question. This is a solved problem under the concept of division of line, under the concept of division of line into ratios or into the given ratio. See you guys in the next class, and welcome to Excellent Link Academy.
Hold on. Before you continue this lesson, I need to tell you something important. If you've been struggling with studying, losing motivation, or you feel like you're working hard, but your results aren't showing, this is for you. I recently released a powerful book titled The Shortcut to Academic Success. It is a simple, practical guide that shows you exactly how to study smarter, stay focused, remember more, and achieve outstanding results without stress. This book is not theory. It's a step-by-step roadmap I created after years of teaching students and understanding what truly works. Inside, you'll discover proven study techniques, exam strategies, productivity hacks, memory boosters, and secrets top students use every day. Whether you are in secondary school, university, or preparing for any exam, this book will transform the way you learn and help you reach your academic goals faster. And the best part? It costs only 2,000 Nigerian nairas, less than the price of a snack, but the value inside can change your entire academic journey. If you truly want to upgrade your grades and finally take control of your learning, don't wait. Get your copy of The Shortcut to Academic Success today. Your future self will thank you. Before we continue this lesson, I want to share something that will make your learning experience even better. I now have exclusive channel memberships designed to help you learn faster, get direct support, and access premium content you won't find in my regular videos. The first level is the support membership. If you enjoy my lessons and want to support the channel while getting special perks, this is for you. It's a simple way to show appreciation and help me continue creating high-quality educational content. The second level is the WAC and JAM classes membership. If you're preparing for WAC or JAM, this membership gives you structured lessons, practice questions, exam strategies, and step-by-step guidance to boost your performance. The third level is the 100-level students membership. This is perfect for secondary school students who want organized, easy-to-understand lessons in physics, chemistry, mathematics, and other subjects. And finally, we have the YouTube Mastery membership. If you want to learn how to grow on YouTube, how to create content, edit videos, design thumbnails, and monetize your channel, this membership will guide you from beginner to creator. Whatever stage you are in, there's a membership designed to help you learn smarter, improve faster, and stay ahead. To join, simply click the membership link in the video description. Choose the level that matches your goals and start enjoying all the exclusive benefits. Before we continue, let me quickly share something that can change your entire online journey. I just launched a complete YouTube mastery course, a step-by-step training designed to help beginners start and grow a successful YouTube channel using only their smartphone. In this course, I break everything down in simple, practical lessons. No expensive camera, no studio, no complicated equipment, just your phone and the right knowledge. You will learn how to create quality videos, design engaging thumbnails, write perfect titles, choose the right niche, understand the YouTube algorithm, and grow your channel from zero, even if you've never created a video before. If you want to become an online teacher like me, this course will guide you on how to teach online, record lessons, explain concepts clearly, and attract the right audience. And if you want to create content in any other field, lifestyle, motivation, entertainment, business, this course will still show you the exact steps to succeed. All the lessons are pre-recorded, well-organized, and easy to follow. You can watch them at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. So, if you've been dreaming of starting a YouTube channel but didn't know how to begin, this is your opportunity. This course will take you from beginner to confident creator. The link to get the YouTube Mastery course is right there in the video description. Click it and start your YouTube journey today. Before we continue with this lesson, I'm excited to announce that I just launched my official website, a complete learning platform designed to help you study smarter, learn faster, and access high-quality educational resources anytime you need them. On the website, you'll find several well-structured courses created to guide you step by step through the most important topics. First, we have Organic Chemistry for Beginners, a simple, beginner-friendly course that breaks down organic chemistry into easy explanations anyone can understand. Next, there are WAC and JAM classes, specially designed to help you pass your exams with confidence using clear lessons, solve questions, and exam strategies. We also have the Physics tutorial for Year 1 students, covering foundational concepts you must master in your first year of higher education. And for anyone who wants to grow online, there is a complete course on how to start, grow, and earn on YouTube using only your smartphone. This course gives you everything you need to begin your YouTube journey without expensive equipment. There is also a book section on the website where you can get all my educational books, including the shortcut to academic success. My website is now your one-stop platform for science tutorials, exam preparation, YouTube training, and learning resources that can transform your academic and digital journey. To explore all the courses and get your copy of the books, simply click the website link in the video description.